Hello everybody and welcome. Thank you for joining me as I try to show off the best of modern retro gaming. Today we are continuing our adventure in Evoland Legendary Edition, Evoland 2. In the last episode we defeated our good old friend, I think Jatai, and he gave us some of his mana, I don't know how, mana, however you pronounce that, and we were supposed to do something with that to power up one of our people. We looked around and could not find the answer, but I do want to run back to the witch, BB's tent, and see maybe if I missed something here, because it did talk about going and seeing her. He played the pronoun game, so I wouldn't know exactly who to go talk to, but let's talk to BB here. We've talked to her several times, and I know she could buy a potion, and we never done Wake an Ally. I'm assuming it was something like a Phoenix Down, but I've never tried this, and now we have the mana. So do you know what you're asking, my little peach cobbler? First, I can only proceed with the awakening if you bring me enough mana. Okay, I was right then. That's awesome. I don't know, I've never tried it, and when you get to a point when you're confused, you always try everything. I was thinking that it was a kind of a Phoenix Down kind of idea, but this is exactly what I'm looking for. Let's give her some of that, and we get to pop up one of our characters, and she chose the beefy one, which makes sense because that is the one I would like to use. Let's power him up and give him a little bit more of a oomph to his attack. Upgrading powers. Minos's power has reached level 2. You can focus longer to unleash a more powerful attack. Kinda cool. I wonder how they will show the differentiate between those two of focus. I am done. Let's go. See you soon, my rubber ducky. I will see you later, little witchy girl. One of the things I wish I could do, since I still have like several green gloops, I wish I could hold more of that. I have 3 green gloops. You use the green gloop to make your green potion, which heals you up a little bit. The red potion heals you up all the way. I wish I could hold more than 1 green potion at a time. I really wish I could use all those to hold, use all the green gloops to just have them all ready at one time, instead of coming back and doing that several times. Let me see if I can power. Oh, okay, so that's what the 1 and the 2 is for. Ah, yes, I saw the 1 there when we were playing earlier, and I was a little confused why they would have a 1 there, but now it makes a little bit more sense. The 1, it changes color, our 2 is powered up, and voila, look at that, we just tore that to bits. Okay, now we are on further, trying to figure out what we need to do. Again, a little recap here is we started out in time A, let's say, and we opened up. What did we do? We we didn't hit anything. We broke or powered up a shoot, like an obelisk kind of thing. I forget the word that they use in the game, but yeah, we broke this thing, and it sent us back into time B, and then in that time B we found another one and broke it. A monolith, that's the word, the monolith. So we found a second monolith in time B, and we ended up breaking that one, and now we're in time C. Now time C is in the future of time A, and time B is in the past of time A. So time A is in the middle, that's where we started, that's our normal time, and then we got a past version and a future version, similar to Back to the Future, I guess, although the past version happened first. You got Back to the Future, which started in 85, and then you went back to 55, and then you went up to 2015. So it's similar to that. 85 was our normal time. 1985 is when Back to the Future was set. I believe around that time is when it was made as well. But anyways, real quickly, Back to the Future was set in 85. It went into the past, which is 55, and then they went into the future, which was 2015. And that's kind of what we have here. We're now in the 2015 of this time zone. Look at that. That is, wow. What happened? Exactly. Where's my village? You're having a hard time finding your village, Fino. Fina. My parents, my friends, everything's gone. Yes, it is. I would agree with that. Almost like a huge explosion, like a nuclear bomb hit there. But I have my suspicions, but now I'm sure of it. Yeah, this isn't our time period. We have to find out what happened. Let's try Genova. Somebody there should be able to tell us. Okay, well there's a little hut over there. I'm not sure if I can go. Oh, there's a castle or something here. What is this? Pyramid of the Prophet. That's not really where she said she wanted me to go. But we will look around. But yeah, I just realized that's kind of funny that it follows, so far it follows the same format as Back to the Future, which I find humorous. Oh, there's Genova. Let's go over and check out what this little Sierra harbor is real quick. Oh, okay, just a nice little town here. It looks like very automated. I can see that, like, we have a lot of almost steampunky-ish. We have a lot of water wheels and pumps and stuff like that. So I'm curious how they're going to. I can't get into anything. It looks like mailbox. Nothing too exciting here, I guess. I don't really want to get on a ship yet. I'm assuming that after a little bit, we're gonna have to hit on that ship and see what's out there, but we're gonna wait on that because I don't really want to take off of a ship and be stuck stranded somewhere. Probably wouldn't let me do that anyways, but yeah, there we go. Let's go to the sticky. It's almost like a pollution or something. If you see this pipe coming down here, I bet some kind of automated town and we destroyed everything with our pollution. It's kind of what it looks like. But that looks like some nasty crater there. Oh, let's go in. Okay. Ooh, yeah, this definitely, the pollution city. You are now entering the great trade capital, Genova. Be sure not to make any trouble and will ensure your safety. Do you have any, like, rebreathers or oxygen masks or maybe, I don't know, something that I can, scuba gear in which something that I can use to like be able to breathe this air safely? This is like disgusting. You just got to Genova, right? It's obvious from your tan you spent too much time outdoors. In Genova, my delicate skin is protected from the sun's harmful rays by the vapors of the smog. Yeah, if you have enough smog in there, I don't think you really need to worry about suntan lotion. That is very, yep. You really think the Great Destroyer caused the Great Disaster? And what about this business with the 5 keys he needs to collect before destroying the world? Oh, that doesn't sound very good at all. Well, let's say, oh, we're in a little house. It's much nicer in here. Mommy worries a lot. Are all adults like that? Yes, kid. Sorry, I'll tell you right now. Yes, all adults worry way too much, and way too soon you'll become an adult. Have fun. Our family has been poor for generations, but at least before we could see the sun. Now everything uses smog, and smoke blocks out the sun, and everyone's getting sick. So smog must be like a chemical or a burning agent of some sort. The traders are the only ones getting richer. What do we get out of it, huh? carcinogens. I worry about my daughter's future. Yeah, that's not a good situation. Definitely not a good place to be in. Okay, hey, that looks like a tunnel that we can go into. When I was little, I'd always go hide in the sewers with my friends. It was full of rats and other disgusting stuff. But man, did we have a good time. But ever since the great disaster, I just don't enjoy life anymore. Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, we almost died, but it was great times. There's gotta be some way. It looks like one of the little traders in Jedai's place. The disciples train at the Prophet's Pyramid west of here. It's got a big eye engraved on it. You can't miss it. The Illuminati. Okay, let's see. This look. Ooh, these people don't look very happy. You were in like a hospital back in the Imperial days. This place was an orphanage for children whose parents died in the war. Nowadays, it's a home for people bankrupt by the traders and who have nothing left. I would have prepared taking care of the children. Adults only get what they deserve. It's their own fault if they're in debt, right? Makes you wonder why they do it. Didn't anybody tell them what might happen? You know what? I don't get very political on this channel a lot of times, but yeah, sometimes you could be tricked. You could be tricked not knowing what you're gonna pay. Yeah, there's a lot. Accept that contract. Well, you accepted it because you were bamboozled. Probably. Every day I ask myself the same question over and over. My wealth's never forgiven me. To think that I was taught just to say no to traders who want to sell me things I don't need. Yep. Okay, leave me. I just want to die alone. I really tried, you know. After working so hard, I almost managed to become a trader. And now I've lost everything. It's my fault. All my fault. I don't know about that. They're taking advantage of these people, and we've got to take these traders out. Be a hero and stuff. What's going on? We got some kids over here. Let's see who's in this house. We're painting a pretty ugly picture here, though. Oh, this doesn't look like a house. This looks like a guard or prison. Jail was abandoned since there wasn't any need for it. Oh, there's still plenty of criminals out there, mainly blasphemers. But they were too expensive to feed and house. Don't get me wrong, we're not savages. We're not going to execute them or anything. That would be way too expensive anyway. Wow. No, instead, we sent them into the smug. Nobody's ever come back. But at least we're giving them a shot. Wow. This is dark. This game got really dark really quickly. You don't look like you're from around here. But advice, try not to blaspheme. Near disciples of or certain members of the militia makes no difference to me, but some are a bit overzealous. How do you blaspheme? Oh, there's loads of different way. And they just seem to get more uncompromising every day. Tell you what, better yet, don't say a thing. You don't really look like the chatty type. Yeah, just keep your mouth shut and you'll be better off. I don't know about that. I don't like that idea either. Okay, we're just going to skip these people right now. I would like to figure out which direction I should be heading here. I like chatting with the townfolk and all, but I still would like to know my direction. What's my agenda for right now? After a long day, members of the militia come and rest here in the old Imperial Guard room. It's funny to think 100 years ago during the war, soldiers actually lived here. They must have had very skilled lieutenants who have won the war. Yeah, so instead of 30 years like Back to the Future, it seems like it's 50 years maybe, because he just said 100 years ago during the war, and that was the first time that we had. So, let's see. Yeah, let's go. I don't know. I don't know my purpose here yet. I mean, I've got to, those flower beds don't look too hot. Many years ago, this was the Emperor's palace, but nowadays it's where the Council of Traders operate from. Most of the traders reside in the palace with the exception of a few like Mr. Mudwell who live in town. I remember Mr. Mudwell. We talked to Mr. Mudwell or something, didn't we? Wasn't he like one of the, we're in a cutscene now. I've gone to the right place. He owned the, was he the one that owned the, McDowell's, Kuro, the Imperial Library? I'm not sure what it's like now, but in my day, it was known for its many documents. I bet if we go there, we'll find out plenty about this time period. They're also likely to have something on the location of the megaliths. Oh yes, we have to find another one to get back home, seeing as the one that got us here was destroyed. I guess ultimately that is our end goal, is to find more megaliths and to get to the right time, but I don't know. Maybe we've altered time on our way though too. But megaliths are quite rare, and even if we were to find one, how would you activate it? Not to mention it could end up taking us to an entirely new era. That's true. Minos, stop being so defeatist. What else can we do besides try? You know, if I was Minos, and maybe it's like a demon thing or something, but that huge collar around his neck, I would take off eventually. I mean, that's gotta be weighing him down as someone. I don't know if it's some kind of like demon jewelry or something, but that collar around his neck I would think would weigh him down a bit. My people, my son, all of them dead. Yeah, he's a little upset. Need some time to adjust. Yeah, let's find the information we can and head on. Can I go in there? This door is closed. Well, let's break ourselves in. There's a window there. Library access is restricted to researchers. They are the only ones with keys. Yeah, I know. Who'd want to read books anyway? Utterly pointless. Well, why don't I just take this sword and break through the window? Come on. It seems like an easy thing to do. Let's just break through the window, get in there, find out the information we need. There it is. Oh, there we go. That's where it used to work. It wasn't McDowell's. It was, oh shoot. This looks fancier than what it was. Walk Donald's, that's it. Been serving healthy gourmet food for over 100 years. Restaurant which fast became the best place to dine in all of Genova. He's a real legend, our family. No. Nope. Not gonna do it. I really wish that we could like get something to eat, because that would be kind of cool, because that's where we worked one episode. Man, the food here is amazing. Me and the wife come here all the time. Can I like just sit down and get my own food? I want to rest. Can we just pick a time period and live in it? I'm tired of trying to time travel. Time travel hurts my head. I can't go in there, can I? This door is closed. What do you got to have to say about that closed door? You there, it's your lucky day. You just won this gem of a home. Claiming it is so simple, a child could do it. A child with 10,000 gold. That is my modest purchase fee. So what do you say? I don't think I have it, but you seem to be short. But come back when you have enough. 10,000 gold. I am way short, to be honest with you. I would really like to have your house, because then maybe I could do something about... All the doors are closed. Why are all the doors closed? Oh. Then I could just like dig under and dig my way to where I want to be. I can't seem to find my key to the library, but I'm certain I left it here. I simply must find it to continue my study of scientific explanation for the predominance of traders in an eco-religious system within a post-disaster society. What? And where has Mimi gone? Still hanging around with her friends, I suppose. Well, as long as she stays out of trouble and lets me work. Now, where is that blasted key? Okay. Well, if we could find a Mimi, maybe Mimi has the key. And Mimi, well, she's hanging around with their kids, or hanging around with her friends. The only like group that I saw was up in this area. There was a bunch of kids over here somewhere. There we go. Maybe she has the key. So let's double check everything first. Mimi, did you get the key? Ah, I got it. Yep, Saku, I got it. Brilliant. How about you, Ribbon? Do you have the map? Uh-huh, boss. I've got the map. Awesome. I hereby declare Operation No Toys But Plenty of Books has begun. They're gonna just, and I'm just standing there right in the corner. Just like I mean, like, it's not obvious that I'm standing right next to them. I think we should come up with a better name for our, yeah, I agree. I think so too. How about we call it Operation Super Mimi? Mimi, it's not just your operation, it's all of ours. And so, might I suggest Operation Saku and her friends? Oh, there'll only be your name in our version. Okay, kids. My idea in the first place. Okay, come on. There's way too yapping, let's go. I'm the one who stole my dad's key. If I get caught, I won't get dessert for at least 3 days. Oh no, no dessert? Oh gosh. Stop arguing, you two. I just want to read books that are hidden in the library. Now see, these are good. It's so boring without. Okay, so they have no toys. So the result of having no toys is, I guess, they want to read. I like reading. I like reading a lot, actually, and one of the things I'm really happy about is my kids love to read as well. So they actually choose to read quite often. So why not call our Operation Books for Ribbon? Oh gosh, so mean to me. Aw, poor little girl. Ribbon, come on now, don't throw a fit. How about I like our headquarters to choose a name? Good idea, Mimi. All right, everyone return to HQ. Wait for me, you guys, but I don't have the key yet. Stupid Mimi, you're supposed to give me the key. Ugh. So where's the headquarters? I'm gonna have to chase these stupid kids all over the place, ain't I? Her house was a very, very fine house. I believe it was down in this area, wasn't it? Wasn't it this one? But it's probably not. Oh man, I'm never gonna find those ratty bratty little kids now. Okay. We're closed. We got to. I'm trying to think if there was a place that the kids would have went to. That's the guy who wants to sell me the house, Wonk Donald's. That's her house. Where would the little kids go to HQ? That's just a house. That place has a hat on it. He's a hat man. Give me a hat. You got the finest hats in all the land. Mr. Well, hello there, citizen. What can I do for you? Who are you? Oh, I'm but a humble trader from a long line of traders. My grandfather was already a professional merchant at the time of the Empire. He was a real hero, helping those who needed passage in or out of Genova during the war. Oh, that Mr. Mudwell, that was the guy we had to pay an exorbitant amount of money to get out of the city. He did many favors, and he also earned money. His earned money is kept by working hard. Thus was born the Fogwell dynasty. Quite a beautiful story, ain't it? What can I do for you? The Great Disaster. The Great Disaster happened 60 years ago on the 50th anniversary of the Empire's victory over the demons. No one knows exactly what happened except that a huge explosion wiped out the southern part of the continent. Genova was not entirely spared, and the turmoil that followed ultimately led to the Empire's demise. Thankfully, the traders were there to restore order. What can I do for you? Oh gosh, there's so many new things. After the Great Disaster, my friends and his merchant friends came to the Empire's rescue. they formed the council that would take actions necessary to Genova's survival. Someone needed to act quickly. What with all the chaos, the militia was created to replace the army. The former imperial tax system was abolished to make way for a fairer system. They gave people the freedom back. Since then, everyone is free to do trade and become wealthier. Only naturally, traders' son all become traders themselves, but at least everyone has a chance. What can I do for you? When everybody has a chance, it usually doesn't end up that way. Not everybody truly has a chance. The smug, the explosion of the great disaster left behind a gaping hole filled with this strange substance. As no one rightly knew what the stuff was, people called it smug. Our scientists quickly found that smug could be used as an energy source. The traders declared a monopoly on the buying and selling of smug and built the smug line to transport it to Genova. Since then, everything here has been fueled with smug, and every time people use some, more money lines the council's pockets. Isn't technology grand? What can I do for you? So we kind of got caught up. If you ever need a favor, feel free to come and see me. I'd be thrilled to do what I can, and by any means at my disposal, in exchange for service of like value, of course. I don't do pro bono. Ha 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 ha. Pro bono. Ha ha ha. As if that were even a thing. You really didn't help us out. Okay, that's fine. I really need to find those kids. Whew. The great disaster. My village swallowed up by the smug. And look what's become of Genoa, Kuro. Is that really our future? No, right now it's your present. They must be hiding somewhere. I cannot believe they all vanished into thin air. I think they mostly got destroyed. If you got back to your normal time zone, everything would be okay. See, that's not quite fair too, because Fina, yes, her parents and everything, her whole village got destroyed, but he's lost his son too. So it's not like he doesn't have any stake here. He's lost his kids. You lost your parents. There's work together, people. Stop this great disaster from happening. You guys are probably the one that caused it. People ought to change the course of events. We should start by saving my people. That can't be changed. I think it can be, because if you didn't go into the past to free Minos, then Minos wouldn't have led the people to the camp. So if you guys could go back to your normal timeline and stop you going into the past, this would have never happened. In school, it's in the past. It happened here. That hasn't happened yet. Perhaps in your past, Moose Fiona, but to me, your present is my future. Oh gosh, this is gonna hurt my head. What might happen to the Empire is none of my concern. I want my people to live, not be wiped out by our enemy. He's got a point there. There's Minos is from time B, 1955, and he's gone along to 2018 or 2015 and is upset because Fina just wants it to go back to 1985 and the way it was for her, but he wants back in 1955 to be better for him and his people. Yeah, well, she got a point there. If the Empire doesn't defeat the demons, then maybe she doesn't exist. She got a point. Maybe they too will disappear if you alter the past. Does that not bother you at all? Who knows exactly what can or cannot be changed? Oh gosh, time travel hurts my head. Okay, so let's get going then. Minos, I don't really know. Yeah, but I'm at least going to try. That's all we can do. You can change, yes, we can change time, but I don't know if we're going to be able to change it in a time which is going to be suitable for everybody. I don't think we could do that. We could change time, we could alter the future, but I don't know who's going to benefit from that and if there's any good reason to do so. Okay, and if we can, what do you think we should change? The Great Disaster? Yeah, you know what? Let's be an optimist. Let's see if we can change both. Why not both? Yeah, why not both? Oh, the world, it could, yeah, well, going back into the past and messing with time to throw off the balance on anything. I mean, if this great disaster was supposed to happen, then this is the future, and if we go back and change that, Minos is right, it can mess up everything here, and it could be even worse. A term I do not know what possible even reason to before it, yeah, we must find a megalith. Alright, dig up some info. I have a good feeling we'll find out where that, yes, but we gotta get a key. Which means we need to find the kids. Hey, there's a little piranha plant right there. Isn't that kind of cool? We fought some of those in the original Evoland. That was one of the enemies we fought, were little piranha plants. So we gotta find bratty little kids somewhere. Can I go? I almost think that their HQ would be down in the cellar or down in the sewers. But I don't know where it would be. Let's go to the library and see if we can figure something out over there. The library is right over. It was a double doored. It was double doored. I don't remember. I do remember that. I think it was up here. I feel that their HQ would not be an obvious place though. Let's see if we can find out where those stinking kids ran off to. Oh, there's something. Maybe not. I wish it wouldn't allow me to do that because now I'm all paranoid that that's got to be something. Okay, snotty little brat kids, where are you? Where would their HQ be? If I was the HQ of some kids, where would I be? Can I be in the well, look, let me go down into, that would be kind of cool if we can just go down in the old jail. Okay, well, let's see. This guy, he said, oh yeah, bit of advice, don't blaspheme. That's right. I was trying to remember what he told us to do. Ah, shoot. Hit it one too many times. There we go. That looks like the deal, and it looks like we ran a little over time. Got too excited doing stuff here. I think we're gonna stay there and find out try to find the kids in the next episode. I think that's gonna be the next step, is to find the kids and then get the key from Mimi, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, we're definitely out of time for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.